Hi, this is Isabel, and I'm back talking to you more about working while worn out and discovering that even when your energy is limited, even when your capacity to show up for other people is limited, you can still have a beautiful, gorgeous, rich, alive business. I want to build on what I talked about in cutting out the fluff. And I just wanted to share with you my opinion about what are the absolute essential business activities. And I talked about this a little bit, I think, in the video about nourishing activities. But what I consider the essential activities of business are, number one, showing up for your clients in the way that you promised, showing up for your coaching calls, showing up for your group calls, creating the content you said you would do, responding to emails if that's part of your agreements with people. So absolutely, without one of the things I like to say to people is the only thing you need, to have a business is a human being willing to pay you money. That's it. You don't need a business card. You don't need a name. You don't need a brand. You don't need a website. You don't need a big social media presence. You need a human being willing to pay you money. And if that's the number one thing you need for a business, then you also need to be able to show up and keep your agreements that you've made in exchange for that person paying you money. So that's the absolute number one essential activity of your business, right? Is that you're keeping those agreements. By the way, if you're struggling to keep those agreements, then it means you are overpromising, right? You are taking on more than is your capacity, and you need to start to look at how you can clean that up. Um, Beyond showing up for your clients, I would say the second most important essential business activity is that you are, and these are kind of in two interlocking things actually, that you are building connection and relationship with humans who can use what you offer. That's what I'm doing in this video with you, right? I'm hoping to build a connection and a relationship with you, be of service to you. Um, so any activities that have you building the connection and the relationship with your audience. I usually call this nurturing a fertile garden, and sometimes when we don't get the results we want when we market, it's because we haven't actually nurtured a fertile garden. And nurturing a fertile garden is about building, sustaining, deepening, and enriching relationships with other human beings, and in a business context, particularly human beings who might want what we offer. Um, so that's any of your outreach, connection, and relationship building activities. Those are pretty essential. And then interlocking with that would be actual sales activity. And the distinction I make is there's relationship building and then there's selling. And selling is where you go, I have a thing, it's amazing, and you should buy it. And you do that over and over and over again. You do that over time, you do that week to week, month to month, over years. If you have a specific offer with a specific date, it's, you're showing up and going, hey, my thing's happening in 3 weeks, my thing's happening soon, my thing's coming up, come and do it. It's going to be amazing. Come and join, right? It's making offers. It's inviting, it's directly asking and inviting people to work with you. And I'll say in this case, in exchange for money. Of course, you can invite people to come and do a call with you for free. I would kind of put that in the relationship building category. But it's really saying to someone, right, I can do this for you. The time and the opportunity is now. It's this much money. Do you want to do it? So that, to me, again, if we are prioritizing essential business activities, it's delivering on our promises. It's building relationships, ongoingly building good, sweet, deep, powerful connections with people who can use us, showing up and being of service to them. Um, uh, I definitely am a believer in this idea of looking at our marketing as the way we serve people, either before they pay us money or even serving people who may never pay us money, but we're still being of service to them by sharing what we know. And then offer making activity, right? If you want income, if you want more income, if you want continued income, you got to be inviting people to pay you money. So those to me are the essential activities that you want to focus on. And part of creating the containers for your work is figuring out, in a way, the minimum amount of time you need to take care of those three things.